Recently, two questions came to my attention. One from a teen in my office, and another just from channel surfing and seeing Morgan Freeman on the Nat Geo channel going to these different religions and exploring God in these religions. The first question by this teen in my office was, where is heaven? How would you answer that question? Where is heaven? The church really doesn't describe it as a place. I can't build a telescope big enough to see it because it isn't in time and space as we understand it. The church describes it as the condition of being supremely happy forever with the Lord. And the second question by Morgan Freeman going to these leaders in these different religious traditions is, who is God? Who is God? And how would we answer that? Who is God? The church has really endeavored to say, what is God? St. Thomas Aquinas really broke this open. But who is God? Might answer something like God is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And Spirit, who is the Spirit? And the church teaches us that the Spirit is the love between the Father and the Son. The love between the Father and the Son. And that is another person in the Blessed Trinity. See, I am the love between Dolores and Alan, right? The love between those two who are now with the Lord became, after 9 months, me. And this is how we get here. We are a reflection of the inner life of the Trinity. The Spirit is the love between the Father and the Son. And we talk about the gifts and the fruits of the Holy Spirit. So I wanted to ask you, can you tell me, what are some of the gifts of the Holy Spirit? Come on, folks, it's in your worship aid. Fear of the Lord. Okay, I'm hearing other people. Raise your hand, please, just like school. Wisdom. Knowledge. Understanding. Counsel. Fortitude. Piety. Discernment. So it would be counsel. Okay, very good. Very good. Now the fruits, that's found in Isaiah chapter 11, speaking of this mysterious figure who would come, who would be born in our midst, possessing these characteristics, these gifts, fruits of the Holy Spirit, found in the letter to the Galatians. Let's try that. Love, joy, peace, kindness, goodness, faithfulness. Gentleness, self-control. Boy, you get an A. All of you get an A. And you know, it doesn't surprise me, honestly, that you folks of St. Timothy's have these answers. It doesn't surprise me. I might go to another parish and ask those same questions, and I just get a kind of, please don't look at me, Father. Please, look away, look away, look away. Right? It does not surprise me. And I've asked myself over the years, why is St. Timothy's such an awesome community? Why is this parish church such a wonderful place? I've asked myself this question. And here's what I think. You've had a number of pastors, and you've been through a lot of heartache, and yet there's a joy here that persists. There's an enthusiasm here that continues. There is a gentleness, a goodness that is still here. And I think, brothers and sisters, it's because you are open to the Holy Spirit moving within you in your personal life and in the life of this parish. That's what I think the difference is. Why you've gone through so many things and you've persisted, but you haven't grown bitter. You are still filled with joy. Sometimes the joy, have you ever lived with somebody that's always happy? Don't they drive you nuts? I lived with a priest and he was always happy. You get up in the morning, oh, John, how are you? It's like, Father, I'm tired. Always happy. And that's the way it is here. Sometimes, you're kind of in a mood and the people are always happy and they come up to you and you're like, oh, goodness, there's another one. There's another one. I think it's because you're open to the Holy Spirit moving in and through your lives, in your personal life, in your married life, in your family life, and in the life of this parish church. Brothers and sisters, as we enter this sweet time of Pentecost, let us again ask the Lord to be open, to receive His Spirit anew, that we may continue the good work, the goodness that is happening right here at St. Timothy.